Hey everyone, it is Elsa932 on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. We are at the end. We're at the weddings. Ugh. Usually for Love is Blind, I would dress up for the weddings. I'm wearing one of my lovely sweaters, but I usually dress up. But there's something, how can I say, anticlimactic about Germany's wedding. Germany was giving me every episode. Every episode you were giving me. But this seems so anticlimactic. But before we get into it, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Because a lot of people are coming through. A lot of people are staying, hanging out, and not hitting the like and not hitting subscribe. If you enjoyed here, stay with us. We love to have you here. So let me grab those notes because we gonna get through this, okay? So we start off where we left off. Hanny and Daniel are getting married. Hanny walks in with her best friend, and I'm like, "Where's Hanny's family?" I'm looking at the crowd, and everybody's about Hanny's age. And I know there are some people, their friends are their family, and that's all well, but we don't know Hanny's relationship. Are her parents around? What is going on? We didn't see Daniel meet them via video chat. Something we didn't even have him meet her friends. Because usually if the friends are family, we get that in other Love is Blinds. But, she said she always felt love from him. He is her soulmate and best friend. Okay, those were abbreviations of her vows. I didn't write it all down, y'all. I was just trying to get through. He said he feels he's known her forever. She is loyal, she is steadfast, and he has learned a lot about himself with her. Daniel, you're always so introspective. I can't remember what Daniel does, but he had that guitar when he came back, and I'm like, you're an artist. I hear it in your vows. Hanny says he's the best man she has ever met. It's not enough time to properly say yes and be 100% certain, and hopes he understands. So Hanny's a no. Hanny, we gotta forget all that. It's a no. So Daniel was like, that's fine. And when he's walking away, thanks for everything. A little dismissive, Daniel, but I know you're hurt. Of all the things you could have done, that I know hurt. And that was mild compared to what you could have done, what you could have said. So I appreciate it. Like Alina said, the Italian jealousy and the Italian fire didn't come out. I appreciate it. So he paces in the groom's room. He is pacing. And I understand. We all saw Daniel was all in. Daniel was for Hanny. Hanny was his wife. He did all of that for Hanny. So he says it's tough. But if she's not 100% committed, then it's fine. He says you have to be committed to marriage. Hanny said yes, saying yes was not right. And he feels much more deeply for her than she for him. Like, ooh, that's a recipe for disaster. So she does go to the room. She goes to the groom's room where he's pacing. And Hanny says she only wants to get married one time. Okay? Hanny says this marriage thing is a one-time deal for me. Okay, Hanny, everybody says that, but life changes people, and people change with life. But I give it to you, girl. You weren't 100%. That's totally acceptable. She says she does not want to block him if there's a better woman out there to be his wife. That was very selfless, and I appreciated that. I appreciated her saying that, but it just it wasn't comforting to him. It didn't sound to me like she wanted to continue to see him after this. So when she asked, hey, so what would you have said? Now keep in mind, other Love is Blinds, we really don't get this. We do get them talking to each other, but we don't get the feedback of what would you have said. And Daniel said he would have said yes. I was like, I love that we got his answer. I'm love we clarified it. But he looked her in the face and said, Hanny, it would have been a yes for me. I appreciated that. I wish Hanny didn't kind of close it off or sound like it's closed off. Because I think dating for a while together outside of this experience, they may find their footing and find their grounding. But as I said in my previous recap, Hanny girl, being the first of your friends or one of your only friends married, yeah, that's going to be a leap. And I'm not sure Hanny ready for that. So we move on to Sally and Medina. Sally and Medina getting married, y'all. Oh, Lord, Sally and Medina. So I love that the clothes are in the room. I will keep on saying that. When the clothes are in the room, hung up, waiting for the bride and groom, love it. We're not carrying bags on our wedding day. So Sally admits that she does overthink, and she can overthink. And remember, she did not find a dress at that bridal store. So she found a dress otherwise. Sally looked gorgeous. I don't know how to say the word in German. She looked magnificent. Sally. Oh, girl, I was expecting you to look beautiful, but it was gorgeous. So she has her dress on. Her dad is dapper. Okay, let's get into Sally's dad. I'm sorry. Mom, you looked beautiful. Mom was tastefully done as the mother of the bride. She did not outshine her daughter, but she had a beautiful dress on. Daddy was dapper. Daddy had the designer shades. Daddy had the tie with a little notch in it. Daddy had the tie pin. He had the lapel flower. Sally's dad was dapper. He came ready. He's like, I am taking photos while walking my daughter down the aisle. Don't get it twisted. I will represent. I'm sorry, I'm on 10 or 20. I know. But Sally, so why, if your dad is this dapper, you telling Medina he gotta cut his locks, he can't wear 2 chains, he gotta do this and that. Daddy look fashionable. Daddy will understand. I don't understand why Medina had to. You think he had to change to meet your family? I don't get it. And I wish we had seen also him meeting your family. So editing, y'all, wasted my time with that. I needed to see the interaction with Medina and Sally's family. So Medina says, when he walked in, he was flipping things over in his head every day. He got the rings engraved with the Bible verse that connects them. Strength in all things. I believe that's what it is. So, he says he understands, that, why they start off on kind of a rocky road now, but they are good. But y'all, okay, let's get here. So it's the same cream and white rose theme. Love is Blind, Germany. I'm going to need you to use a pop of color somewhere. And not the gold trail for Sally to walk in. That ain't just a pop of color. Okay? I need you to go back, look at Love is Blind UK and their weddings, and look at Benaya and Nicole, a great pop of color, and go look at some of the other weddings. There was just a difference. It wasn't the same cream and white. Okay? So I understand why Medina's in the friend zone. I'm sorry. Medina's friends are handsome. Handsome men. Medina's friends are handsome men. I understand why Medina's in the friend zone. The ladies come over, they're checking for his friends, not him. And I totally get it. I understand. And why are your ankles showing on your wedding day? Put on some character socks or something. I don't want your ankles showing on your wedding day. But I'm not your bride. But I have a thing about dressing up and your ankles showing, especially if you're the groom. Come on. So Medina's mother was crying while walking him in, and I'm like, ooh, Mama's like, I'm about to lose my son to his wife. But that's a good cry, Mama. That's a good cry. So when Sally walks in with her dad, when she gets to the podium and she steps up, it's about 3 steps, Daddy was fixing that dress. And I thought it was a sweet moment. She stepped up and Daddy got that veil and that dress and Daddy laid it out. I was like, you go, Daddy. You're like, you ain't gonna catch my baby on camera looking any kind of way? Told you Daddy was dapper and he's dapper aware. So, they complimented each other about how they looked, but, she had to say, well, how do you like my dress? She had to say it. I don't know if Medina is tongue tied, or I'll just say tongue tied, or he just, stunned. But to not say, "Oh my God, you're beautiful," that kind of takes a little chink in our armor. So her mama, though, was talking through in the ceremony. Mama Sally, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. She was yelling out, "Stay strong, baby! Stay strong!" Mama, keep quiet. So Medina acknowledged that she broke down his walls. She discovered his inner beauty. Okay? Sally says his eyes make her feel secure and loved. And when they asked, do you take forever to be your wedded spouse, they start with Sally. Sally says, "I can't today. I know how important this is." And Medina finishes that we both would love to, we both would want to, but we want to do marriage and wedding one time. It may be the end of the experiment, but it is not the end of us. And then the song is Never Find a Better Love. So I think they planned this. They knew they weren't getting married even when they moved in. I think they wanted to kind of learn each other and learn how to live together. But, I think it's for the best. I think they do need to date. They need to see how open Medina is to moving and go from there. They need to just date. Medina's mother was right. It's not enough time. But Sally, come closer. Sally, I won't be mad at you if y'all, do decide to get married. I won't be mad if you wear that dress again. Girl, you looked good. You looked gorgeous. I ain't gonna be mad, Sally, if you decide to wear that dress again for the same groom, not another groom, for the same groom. I won't be mad. I'll be like, girl, you look good again. let me get off of that. We get off of that. So Sally said she needed to be more sure, and Medina said it's okay now to show his feelings. He understands that now, and Sally made that all possible. So I'm happy for them. I'm waiting, hoping for a reunion so we can know if they do stick together. Next is Alina and Elias. Why did y'all leave them last? I wanted to click off the TV, but I remembered they were still there. Y'all could have started with them, quite frankly. So she walks in. She walks in with her dress in her hand. After all this time, I'm complimenting, saying the dress is waiting for you. She walk in with the dress in hand, in the dress bag. Girl, there are people for that. So she bring up Hanny's name and the situation and the whole girl. Why are we talking about this? And I'm hoping it's just a voiceover. No, it wasn't. She was talking about it, either to the makeup artist or somebody. Her mother, her best friend was there, and the best friend said he wanted the robe that says bride on the back. You tell her. So she said she missed sleeping next to him the night before. She missed him. He's loving and caring with her. She is more sure than him, I think. I totally agree with that, Alina. I think so too. So Elias, he said there was less than a 1% chance of him finding love in the pots. And guess what? You fell for two women. So his mom cries and is happy he's getting married. She's just so happy. He said, would it be better to be 3 to 4 weeks, of dating like a normal couple outside the experiment? Sure, he would like that, but that's not how it is. He said he never wore a ring, okay? And now he's going to be wearing a ring of heavy significance. So much meaning. Elias, you better take that meaning to heart. You better. You better. He said because it all works so well with Alina, it scares him. It's like, are you a person of chaos, Elias? Is it that you can't thrive or you don't thrive unless it's chaos or confusion? Some people do wish for a calm marriage, a peaceful marriage. Here you are, it's too good. When is the next shoe going to drop? So mom said, don't overthink. Thank you, mom. Thank you, mom. She said, don't overthink. And he said he'll just decide at the altar. He'll just wing it. Really, Elias? Such significance, you gonna wing it? So the same color palette, y'all. I am bored. I am bored with the decorations of these weddings. It seems like they just picked up the gold aisle like they had for Sally, and they put the flowers in a higher pedestal and kept the same color scheme. Y'all, Germany, come on! You don't even spend all that money on the excursions for the vacation. So, can we have a pop of color? That's all I'm asking. Just a little pop. Alina said she never thought she would find her perfect match. She will 100% have his back and can be herself with him. That was part of her vows. Part of his is that he was honest. Let me not choke on my words. Part of him is that he was honest. It has not been easy for him, and he could not accept that she could be a perfect person. But not just a perfect person, but actually perfect for him. Yeah, because she perfectly accepting the foolishness that you were doing with checking for Hanny. So Alina says yes when she's asked if she will take him as a husband. Ilias takes a pause, looks nervous, and he says yes. Ilias, why you say yes to this woman? And Hanny's still on the brain. Ilias, Ilias, why did you say yes to this woman? I'm curious to see if y'all still together. Alina, I'm curious to see, after watching all this and knowing that he lied to you, girl, how do you feel now? So one interesting thing I did see, at least one couple getting married, one couple actually getting married, because I love to learn different cultures. Germany wears the wedding ring on the right hand. Germany, they were wearing their engagement rings on the left, and I saw Ilias take her ring from her left hand to her right hand. So I did learn something new with Germany and their wedding customs. Germany, the wedding rings are worn on the right hand. That was interesting. Very interesting. And when they walked out to do the confessional together and they were asking, hey, how do you feel? Da, da, da. He already forgot you, his wife. He said, oh my God, this is what it feels kissing a fiance. And then 2 beats, and then he's like, oh, no, 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 my wife, my wife. He done forgot you are his wife. That is how you started your wedding. That's how you started your marriage. Not wedding, your marriage. See, I already forgot too. But I ain't a part of the ceremony. Y'all tell me what you think. We had 3 weddings. Only Ilias and Alina got married. Hanny was a no, but Daniel told us he was a yes. And we have Sally and Medina deciding to date. It may be the end of the experiment, not the end of them. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one. I do believe we have a live coming up to talk about this. And I can't wait for a reunion to see what happened. Because I want to know, did Hannah and Tolga have that Harry Potter night? But in the meantime, please check out my other videos. You can certainly like, share, subscribe. A like is the least, but the best thing you can do to help my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.